I've been hearing more and more about a thing called fake news.
Fake news.
I've seen people destroyed, and I think it's very unfair.
All right, folks, thanks for joining us here on the Scorcher Report, news that burns.
That's broken.
I'm Rich Gary.
And I'm Pedro Santa Cruz. It's August 30th, and we're coming to you not so live from our studio in downtown Tucson. Let's get started with some local news.
Local news, stuff that's been happening locally.
It's happening.
Local restaurant Vivace made the nation's list of the top 100 scenic restaurants in America, according to Open Table. The Foothills restaurant boasts a beautiful 360-degree city, mountain, and sunset view. Once again, Taco Bell did not make the cut.
That's a shame. I was kind of hoping for him this year.
It's a beautiful restaurant with scenic trays and gorgeous brooms and mops.
Make a run for the border.
Taco Bell.
Yesterday's severe thunderstorms caused flooding and power outages across Tucson and resulted in many stranded motorists. Even a strong hailstorm occurred in Marana, where some property damage was reported, but luckily no injuries occurred other than the normal white trash-related mishaps. And in case you're keeping track, Marana's white trash-related injuries are below average for this point in the monsoon season. It's good to hear.
It's good news. It's good news. White trash, keeping it at a low, or at a high. I don't know. What are they?
Low.
Low.
Low injuries.
Low. That's good.
Pay attention.
It's good news.
Pay attention.
It's not my headline. The Tucson Police Department is currently working a standoff on the northwest side. Also, local octogenarians Bernard and Rupert are currently holding a sit-off at the local retirement home. And if you ask me, I'm currently hosting news with a jack-off.
Huh? University of Arizona medical students planted a tree to honor the memories of all those who donated their bodies to science. Wait a minute. Are the writers trying to trick me into reading some sort of drug reference again? Medical students? Trees?
No, you idiot. That was a feel-good story.
Oh, I get it. Well, in that case, I'd like to read the story again.
Okay.
University of Arizona medical students planted a tree to honor the memories of all those who donated their bodies to science. So remember, folks, please make sure you donate. Donate your drugs to Pedro. You're right, it is a feel-good story.
I told you.
I like drugs. Drugsy drugs, drugs.
A coalition of civil rights groups are suing Arizona Secretary of State Michelle Regan for allegedly violating the National Voter Registration Act. They allege that Reagan neglected to update voter registrations when they changed the address on their driver's license. Reagan said that she sent the letters inside of a weekly mailer full of Bed Bath & Beyond coupons.
You know, those coupons can run up upwards of 10%, almost to 20% sometimes.
20% off.
Yeah, that's a great deal.
Get them in there, folks. It's a good deal.
They sell some really cool merchandise at Bed Bath & Beyond.
Oh, geez. Do you see what time it is? Look what time it is. It's time for our special guest. Our guest today has appeared on such television programs as Maury Povich, Dr. Phil, and Oprah. I'm sorry, that's Opa. Anyways, he's written 16 books. His newest book is entitled 39 Steps, which is about, it's an analysis of the classic Hitchcock film of the same name. Not sure what that has to do with this, but anyways, please welcome to the show, Rich Richardson. Great name, by the way. Hi, Rich.
Hi, Rich. Good to be here. Oh, great name. Yes. Now I get it.
So, Hitchcock, huh? When did you get into him?
Who's that now?
Alfred Hitchcock, the 39 Steps, the movie. The prompter said that's what your book is about.
No. That's not right.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's what the prompter says. So.
The prompter never lies.
No, the 39 Steps is a workbook of sorts to guide you through the stages of enlightenment by way of the 39 Steps.
So you're sure it's not Hitchcock? Because, well, the prompter...
Don't shatter my reality, Richardson. Wait, aren't you the guy that validates parking?
Yeah, I was going to say that. It looks like him, right?
No, no Hitchcock, and I wish you would stop making accusations.
I'm sorry.
Like I told you, Rich, you gotta learn some self-control. You're too hard-edged. Here, let me try one. What are the 39 steps?
Hey, that's actually a good question.
And my follow-up question is, how do I use 39 steps to make 39 grand by Friday?
Okay, so here we go. The first step is strength, following through with precision and power. Number 2 is toughness, never saying no to challenges. Number 36 is virility, standing up to yet more challenges. Number 37...
drugs.
Wow, that was a lot of steps.
It's like being in a K-hole.
Step 38, follow the Lord Gorgon and obey his every command. And finally, durability. You go and you go and you go and you meet those challenges with the vigor of 1,000 elks.
Wait, what was the last one?
Durability. You go on and...
No, not that one. By the way, you realize these are just synonyms for strength, right? But yeah, what was the one before? Yeah, before number 38?
Lord Gorgon?
Yeah, that one.
Knew a Gorgon once. Found him at the bottom of the Lake Patagonia with a knife in his back. Good guy, though. Loved his wild turkey. Ah, Gorgon.
Okay, that can't be the same Gorgon. Who's Gorgon?
He's the supreme leader of the Galactic Rebellion. Why?
Oh, this is like a crazy Scientology thing.
Don't ever compare Gorgonism to Scientology. Ugh. Didn't you see The Last Samurai?
Oh, no, you didn't.
Relax, don't go down the same path, Rich. It sounds pretty similar to Scientology to me.
I see how you are, an unbeliever. Lord Gorgon doesn't take pity on those who would question his existence. That's your problem.
Fine, bring it on.
Relax. If it's the ghost of Gorgon that I knew, he had a short fuse and an itchy trigger finger. Ghost guns.
Never mind that. Let's move on. Why can't we have one normal guest on this show? I'm going to talk to Rim about this.
Yeah, that does sound like a rim job.
Thank you, Rich Richardson. And hey, that was funny. On the national and international news.
High levels of the weed-killing chemical glyphosate were found in an array of popular breakfast cereals, oats, and snack bars sold in the U.S., according to a study by the Environmental Working Group. Following the release of the report, General Mills prepared a rollout of their new cereal, Unlucky Charms.
Unlucky Charms. They're magically awful.
Purple stars, green flowers.
Mondelez International, the company that produces Nabisco's animal crackers, has removed the caging from their packaging so the animals no longer appear to be behind bars. PETA has been pressuring the company for years to portray the animals in crackers as free and liberated. And in case you were wondering, Nabisco's crossover Jell-O pudding crackers will keep the bars on their packaging for a long, long time. In related news, Kellogg's announced that Tony the Tiger would finally get beat out of the Bloods.
They're great.
They're great.
Texas Democratic Senator candidate Beto O'Rourke posted video of himself skateboarding in a Whataburger parking lot. Not to be outdone, O'Rourke's opponent, Senator Ted Cruz, was seen tagging up the wall of a local convenience store. You got to get your signs out there, you know? It's all about marketing your brand.
Vote Ted Cruz as lit AF.
I wonder if the A was one of those little anarchy A's.
Yeah, like that, and then a circle.
Yeah, that's classic. Classic kid stuff.
Turkish citizens began smashing their iPhones this week after President Recep Tayyip Erdogan called for a boycott after the announcement of the new United States sanctions against the country. However, Erdogan's plan backfired when he told his people to tweet pictures of the phone smashing.
How does that work?
Well, the joke was because they all smashed their phones and they can't use their phones. So.
It's like trying to take a picture of your phone with your phone.
Exactly. It's like when you're out of space on your iPhone, you're like, oh, I'll delete one of these apps. I'll delete the camera app. Besides, all cell phones have cameras anyways.
Why would anyone want to delete an app? When I'm hungry, I love appetizers.
Get this off my bill, Carol.
Does anyone have any mozzarella sticks back there?
And 3 more iced teas.
I'd like some jalapeno poppers.
And jalapeno popper iced tea.
Yes. And 2 hard-boiled eggs.
Hard-boiled egg iced tea, please.
A Milwaukee woman called the police on a black man for breaking into a car, even though the car was his. Corvante Davis said that he was getting change from his car to feed a parking meter when the woman called him a thief. After being released by police, Davis was later pulled over on his ride home for driving without a hat. What a hardened criminal, driving without a hat. What was he thinking?
Next thing you know, people are going to be not having mustaches.
That would be a damn shame.
That would be a crime. Weather, time for the weather.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Okay. Hey, Tucson. It's Kim. Me, Sunny Burnham, with your Tucson 5-day forecast, brought to you by Freelong's Finger Sandwiches, the only organic sandwiches made with real chicken fingers. Who knew? Chickens even had fingers. I didn't know. Okay, so as you probably realize, the world did not end last weekend as predicted. Sorry about that. I didn't know. Okay, there was a cold air pattern coming out of the west and a high pressure coming in from the maybe Canada. So if you're mad, blame Canada. So looking back, I really wish I hadn't run up all those credit cards last weekend buying up those vintage vibrators. But now I've got something to do this weekend. So it all works out. Although they're gonna use electricity and I have to plug them into the wall and then I'm gonna have a big electric bill. It's okay, it's all right. All right, so what's the weather gonna be like this weekend, you ask? Relax, settle down, I'm getting to it. You all need to calm down. I need to calm down, I feel great. You're not all going to try to figure this out. You know, it's not easy trying to figure out how to fake your death so you can get out of $20,000 debt to credit card, okay? Just relax. It's going to be another hot one, surprise, with temps reaching of 102 on Friday with a cloud cover. But it's not going to be enough cloud cover to hide from the authorities. It's going to dip a little bit on Saturday and Sunday to around 100 with clouds. With the clouds hiding, no clouds in the sky. But it won't matter because I'll be indoors trying out my new toys. And no, I'm not talking about Legos. Actually, I think one of them is made with Legos. Anyways, we'll see how it goes. I'll let you know. Because on Monday, the sun will keep coming out and we're gonna see temps of 102. Yay, sun! I know what you've been thinking. Where's all the rain? You call this the monsoon? I've seen more rain in Death Valley. That's what we call the wash hangout. I know that I almost brought on the apocalypse a few weeks ago with my rain dance, but I'm just sick and tired of being dry. So I'm gonna go for one more rain dance, light some incense, and pray to Baal that we can get a little wet this weekend. And maybe my toys will help. What do you say, Tucson? Let's get soaked. This has been Kim, Sunny Burnham. That's me with your 5-day forecast. Ready to get wet, Pedro? Huh? Pedro? Want to get wet?
Thank you, Kim. You need ferrets, people, and you know who to call. Now on to the Washington swamp, huh?
President Trump is holding off on his proposed military parade after a CNBC report found that it would cost $92 million, $80 million more than was initially thought. Responding to the report, White House spokeswoman Sarah Huckabee Sanders said that the cost sounds high, but that you can't put a price on a golden chariot and a bald eagle headdress. You gotta roll in style.
You gotta get what you want, and you should never aim for less than perfect. Former EPA Administrator Scott Pruitt reportedly only made one call from his $43,000 secure phone booth installed in his office. According to inside sources, the one call involved Pruitt frantically demanding how to get out of this booth.
If only he hadn't smashed his cell phone because he listened to the Turkish leader.
You're mixing news stories together.
If only.
You're mixing news stories, but that's okay.
I'm a little bit mixed up today.
He's the mixed up guy, I'm the not mixed up guy.
President Trump repeatedly praised Customs and Border Protection, or CBP, as CBC during an event to honor immigration agents at the White House. After hearing about the gaffe on Twitter, Trump decided to change the agency's name to Christians Battling Colos, or CBC.
That headline is TBD.
That's a good one. Making fun of the abbreviations.
You down with OPP?
You know me.
The island of Puerto Rico reported their lowest unemployment rate in half a century, partly due to the number of workers needed to rebuild after Hurricane Maria. The Trump administration said that it hopes for more hurricanes this year to lower the unemployment rate even further.
I'm thinking about getting some hurricanes down at the bar later.
Oh, drinks. A couple of drinks.
Yeah. You know how to make those?
I do, but I can't. I got a bad liver.
Gotcha.
I mean, I can make them. I'm not drinking them, though.
Well, you make them, I'll drink them. We make quite a team.
No, I don't want to do that.
Okay. President Trump reportedly replaced White House furniture that First Lady Melania Trump picked out, according to a New York Times report. In the report, a source says that Melania was also surprised to return to the White House and find Kellyanne Conway in her bed. The source said that Melania cared about this much less than the furniture. Furniture is important.
It was a blatant disregard to her tastes. Replacing the furniture like that.
Yep.
President Trump is expected to shake up United States military leadership across the Middle East and Europe, according to a report by the Wall Street Journal. The report says that Trump will name Army Lieutenant General Richard Clark to lead the United States Special Operations Command, Air Force General Todd Walters to head the United States European Command, and the general as head of everything else.
That's the dude that hangs out with Shaquille O'Neal, right?
I think it's, is it?
I think so. That little cartoon dude?
Yeah.
Or is that the diabetes guy?
Call the general to save some time.
No, it's diabetes. That's what it is. Okay.
It's car insurance.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. Interesting. You hearing this too?
about. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, no, wait. Oh, yeah. Yes.
Over here?
Oh, no. Okay, yes. I
Are you
hear
listening?
it.
Okay, you hearing that? Oh, okay. I'm getting word that the big guy, Rim Freeline, is on the line. Perfect. I need to talk to him anyways.
Yeah, me too.
Rim, are you there?
Yes, guys, I need to talk to you. Very urgent.
Yeah, me too.
You told me I'd win the Breeders' Cup, but I lost 39 grand. Turns out the Breeders' Cup isn't until November, and I gave my money to a K2 pusher. I guess what I'm trying to say is I need a place to stay.
Sure, you can stay in the penthouse. VR or no VR?
Yes, please.
Can I ever get a room too?
Sorry, Dick. Pedro's taking the penthouse. My other properties are being retrofitted for underground cave bunker. But no time for that. Why you treat Rich so bad?
Because I hate him.
No, he means that other guy, that fraud. Why did you have him on anyways?
You very rude to him with the Hitchcock. The Hitchcock, that's all he talk about, the Hitchcock. He very valuable employee.
He works here? Oh yeah, he's the parking validation guy.
I knew it. He does more than validate parking, if you know what I mean. He sells drugs, if you don't know what I mean.
Yeah, we got it. Hey, Rim, can you start vetting these guests a little better? And who's writing this stuff? It said his book was about Hitchcock.
They'll use interns. Well, intern. We can't afford to pay writers.
What happened to there being no budget?
No budget for writers. Anyone can scribble. Besides, I take money out of the writer budget to invest in the Gorgon statue.
Oh, don't tell me that you...
Found the path to enlightenment? Yes! The spirit of Gorgon will inhabit us all and spread profit to you, me, Pedro.
Lord Gorgon, show me the way.
Like, this is insane. You can't possibly believe this stuff.
Yeah, maybe, maybe not. But Rich threatened to sue me for withholding wages.
Why would he do that?
Because I withhold wages. Crazy, right? I'm like, crazy. I tell him I pay him, then I don't pay him, then he get mad. Crazy.
Well, yeah, I mean, I understand that. I would do the same thing.
You don't mess with Lord Gorgon's money. Whatever is given to he, there giveth to thee. Like the book says.
What? All right, we'll talk about this after the show. We're almost done.
First, I float in saltwater tank for 3 hours first. Too stressed about the Gorgon statue.
Well, yeah, I mean, I understand that. I would do the same thing.
You don't mess with Lord Gorgon's money. Whatever is given to he, there giveth to thee. Like the book says.
What? All right, we'll talk about this after the show. We're almost done.
I float in saltwater tank for 3 hours first. Too stressed about the Gorgon statue.
All right, whatever. On to entertainment news, folks. Fun entertainment news. Jersey Shore star Nicole Snooki Polizzi told Entertainment Tonight that now she's trying for her third child with husband Gianni Lavelle. Responding to the news, the Universe said it would do all it could to prevent this from happening.
That's good on the Universe. That's important.
There cannot be a third version of offspring from that woman's whatever.
Snatch. Music Post Malone had to make an emergency landing in his private jet after the plane's left tires blew out on takeoff. The crew later reported that the tires weren't filled with undeserved fame like they initially thought. That was a problem. You need those tires to be filled.
Need them filled. They can't be filled with bullshit. Because
That's a good one.
then they'll just be flat. Reality star Kim Zolciak-Biermann of Don't Be Tardy celebrated her daughter's passing her driver's test by tweeting a picture on Monday. Immediately following the photo, Zolciak-Biermann's lips ate the rest of her face.
That makes sense. I can see that.
We can all see that.
I don't want to see that, but I can see that. According to court documents obtained by The Blast, Johnny Depp admitted that he physically hit a location manager on the movie City of Lies, but says it was in self-defense. Depp's statement says he lashed out when the location manager's skin began to melt, and after he told Depp to burn down the movie's set. The hallucination will be adapted into a film directed by Tim Burton next year. I can really relate to hallucinations.
He's broke.
I think
Johnny-
I might be having one right now.
Johnny Depp's broke. You hear that?
He broke something.
He broke. He has like he has too many houses and Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Well, property values are high right now, so he could sell.
He spent $5 million shooting. Who wrote Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas? What's the guy's name?
Hunter
S. Thompson. He shot Hunter S. Thompson's ashes into like space, and it cost him $5 million. He spent $5 million on that.
He could have just snorted them.
He could have just snorted them, folks. You heard it here on the Scorcher Report. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for enjoying. Thank you for laughing. Thank you for smiling. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being there. Thank you to my co-host, Pedro Santa Cruz.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. We enjoyed it.
Don't forget to like this video, share this video across social media platforms, subscribe to the Creative Tucson YouTube channel, like the Scorcher Report Facebook page.
When are they going to get us more invisible lighters? I'm all out. No.
Please send invisible lighters. These ones, they won't, look.
They don't work.
They don't work.
We have a whole case of them right here.
How am I going to light my invisible cigarettes?
I thought you had invisible weed.
I know, but I can't smoke any of my invisible weed without any invisible lighters.
All right, help us, people.
Help us. Bye.
You know, I've been hearing more and more about a thing called fake news.
Fake news.
I've seen people destroyed.
Let's look at myself here.
But so it's a STD,
Yes.
the clap. But it's like I feel like it's like a slang term for one of the STDs. Which one is it?
Itchy trigger. Sorry. This is ridiculous.
Russia. I don't have any deals in Russia. Russia is fake news. I just see many, many untruthful things.